The hashtag that we're looking at this week is #selfie. When do we use that hashtag? We use it when we take a photograph of ourselves and we post it online on Facebook or on Twitter or Instagram. And it's kind of a way of saying, look at me. Hey, this is me. But actually the Bible tells us that we need to die to ourselves. But what does dying to ourselves mean? And if we can understand that phrase, dying to ourselves, and if we learn to apply it, it completely changes our lives. But it is massively confusing. It appears so many times in the New Testament, and often it's phrased in different ways. We might read where it says, deny yourselves, or we're crucified with Christ, or we need to crucify the flesh, or we need to lose our life, or we need to take up our cross, or we need to die to sin. And all of these verses, they're trying to say the same thing. They're saying the same truth, but expressing it in different ways. Jesus says, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves, take up their cross daily and follow me. This is kind of mirroring what Jesus did for us on the cross. But what is our cross? Our cross isn't, we're not going to carry a big wooden cross around with us, or we're not expected to be crucified like Jesus was, but our cross is our sin, the ways that we've messed up. We had to die to our old lives and our old ways, just like he died for us. But the great thing is that it doesn't stop at death, because with Jesus, death doesn't have the final word. Dying to self or being born again is only the beginning. It's a continuing journey. When we make a commitment to Jesus and we die to ourselves, we have a new start. In John, it says, truly I say to you, no one can see the kingdom of God unless they are born again. When we're born again, this is a beginning of a new way of life. Dying to ourselves or being born again allows us to have intimacy with God and a relationship with him. But this is not it. It's only the first part of our journey with God. Jesus tells us that taking up our cross is something we have to do every day. It's a daily, deliberate choice, and it has to be a lifelong process. The world tells us we should only focus on ourselves, that we are the most important thing. That whole #selfie thing, it's all about me. Look at me, who am I? But God says that we should live a different way, and that we get the best out of life when we put God and others before ourselves. So my challenge to you today is, what is more important? Only being concerned for ourselves, or learning to put our relationship with God and with others first?